Hi, my name is Bill Bradley. I'm an extreme endurance athlete. The topic of the day's video is, how do you know when you want something bad enough? All right, I'm up in Minnesota, International Falls, the ice box of America, known as Frostbite Falls on Rocky and Bullwinkle. That's the nickname up here. Anyway, I got a couple big races coming up. The Arrowhead 135, I got the Tuscobia 160-mile run, which are two of the toughest runs in the world. The Arrowhead's actually ranked as one of the top 50 toughest runs in the world, and Tuscobia is just so new they haven't ranked it yet because it's 160 miles versus 135, a little less climbing, but it's tough and it's cold. They're both cold. And I'm also going to... I'm climbing Mount Aconcagua this year and Mount Denali, which Arrowhead 135 I've tried 6 times, haven't made it. Made it as far as 100 miles, I always like to say that. And Mount Denali in Alaska, I've tried 3 times and haven't made it. Super determined, super determined. I'm so determined that I quit my job. I quit my job and I'm training full time. Training full time. I've doubled my training. I went from training maybe 10 to 13 hours a week to maybe 14 when I had a job, to training 25 to 29 hours the last month before I came out here. Big deal. I want it really bad. And so I'm out here now. I'm doing the last of my training. The Tuscobia run is in 8 weeks. My coach, I have a running coach, so she gave me a couple workouts today to do. I did stretching for an hour. I did yoga for an hour. I did a half-hour walk and run out there on the trail, and then I went and lifted weights. And then I came back and I was thinking like, oh man, I'm really tired, because I worked with my buddy on gear all day long. We worked on gear all day long, so I was really tired. And I'm restricting my calories, so I've been done eating for hours and hours and hours. And, you know, I like to go to bed when if I'm hungry, I just want to go to bed and forget about it and dream about big giant cheeseburgers or something, or big pizzas. But anyway, so then as I'm finishing up my weightlifting, and I go, this was at like 8 o'clock or whatever. I go, you know what? I think I got to do Alto Lab tonight, my altitude training, man, where I use an altitude simulator and I breathe into these cups. And if you want to see it in action, just check out my vlog. So I show it on there. And I have to breathe into these things. And they're a workout. They're not easy. I mean, it's difficult, man, to breathe in. You all of a sudden are like, you start breathing in that thing, it gets harder and harder as the, I guess the car, I don't know what builds up in there, man. It builds up, you know. I don't know the technical end. I just know that when you keep breathing into this thing, the altitude, maybe it's carbon monoxide, something builds up in there, and you got this little silo, and it gets tougher and tougher to breathe, and pretty soon you're breathing the equivalent of like 20,000 feet. I think I touched getting at 25,000 feet tonight. But, man, when I realized that I had to do that thing, I said, oh, no, I'm so tired. I don't want to do it. And then I thought, okay, I'll just do 3. Because he told me, because before I asked him, before I got so serious, I asked him, I said, what's the lowest you could do that it would still work? You know, this altitude training. Like I said, it's 6 days on, 6 days off. That's the really serious guys train that way. That's me. And there's you don't have to train like that to get the value of it, but to really, really get a lot of value, because it keeps getting more value if you keep doing it. And he had told me, you could do 3. He told me that this was before I quit my job. But then after I quit my job, I go, you know what? If I don't make this, I got to make these things. I absolutely have to make these things, and I got to get my YouTube channel to explode. I got to get my social media to explode. And that means I got to finish these events. I got to finish these events so that I can motivate millions of people. And all that went through my mind. I said, I'm not doing 3. I'm doing freaking 6. So now it's like 10:30 at night and I'm really tired because those things they're tough. You got to dig, man. When you're at that, when it gets up to 20-something thousand feet, I think what I got below 75 below 70, like 69, or I think I got to like 70 tonight. I can't remember. But anyway, that's like almost Everest altitude. Ooh. Yeah, wait till I go up Everest, man. They're going to go, Bradley, what do you mean you're going with no oxygen? You're a rookie. I know, but I'm the Alto Lab king. Anyway, how bad do you want it, man? Are you willing to do a workout at 10:15 at night that you forgot about? Eye of the Tiger. You guys have a great evening. And if you want to contact me, you can email me at epicbillbradley@gmail.com.